Lalelan, wozani, guys. Kuyaphuthuma. Hlalani phansi. You'll get the drinks later. Okay, just sit down. Let's talk about this one. Sondelani. They are saying that DJ Black Coffee, the billionaire, okay, is the one that wanted or instructed Enhle, okay, to stop working, okay? And he had a job for her, but you won't believe which job this is that he had for her. He was like, quit your job, honey. All you have to do is work for me doing this one job. Kanti-ke futhi they are saying that when Mbali Mlojo was being lobolwa, she actively had to beg her uncles to let DJ Black Coffee pay Lobola so that she could marry him because he was a millionaire. Now, I was sitting here like, what's wrong with that? Okay. If my daughters meet their millionaires, like, listen, do they even need to beg me? But they are saying Mbali had to beg her uncles to let her marry DJ Black Coffee because DJ Black Coffee is a millionaire or was a millionaire because now he's a billionaire, apparently. Did you not see the article where DJ Black Coffee, after the decision of the court, the divorce court, yes, after that decision, he went and paid and bought a house costing 157 million rands. They are saying in the area where he bought the house, it's the highest sale that there has ever been in that area. Okay, so this man is a billionaire. I don't care what people say, this man is a billionaire, okay? Now, on top of that, they are saying that in court, it came out allegedly that DJ Black Coffee said that Enhle was driving sgedlemba wemoto before she met him. That when he bought her a car, that is when she suddenly wanted to marry him because she realized that he is a millionaire. Now, I was like, isn't that how what it's supposed to be? If you are still like undecided about this dating situation and then you realize the man is a millionaire, I mean, what's wrong with you saying, listen, I'm sure I want to date this man now? But that's what they're saying. They are saying DJ Black Coffee said that Enhle was driving sgedlemba when she met him. He let her drive the sgedlemba for some time and then at some point bought her a car. Now, I'm sitting here like thinking, what is the point of this article? Because basically they're just trying to prove that whatever it is that the court has decided that Mbali should get, she deserves it. Because if you come into my life, honey, okay, I'm driving my sgedlemba, I'm comfortable in my sgedlemba, and you decide that, listen, usgedlemba awukufanele ntando, let me buy you, a luxury car. You better be ready to maintain that life, okay? Which is basically what has happened with Mbali. But listen, Mbali does get to tell her side of the story in this article, okay? So for those who don't like long articles, I'm hoping that you have already left already. So I'm left with the people that want to know what the Sunday World is saying about this story. However, since it's the Sunday World, we'll read the story like this. Because sometimes they'll be writing stories like, so who is the friend of the Sunday World here? You understand what I mean? Their articles be sounding that way now. Like you can read a story and be like, I know who's a friend of the Sunday World here. So the article goes, Mbali pleaded with her uncles to let her wed Black Coffee, because he is a millionaire. Like, that's supposed to just like move us when we see that article. Of course. Okay. You see now, if they said that Mbali pleaded with her uncles to let her marry Black Coffee, Elingenabisi, when Black Coffee was unemployed, then, that's a shocker. Okay. That's a Sunday world story. Okay. That's a Sunday story. If Mbali was begging her uncles to marry a man that is unemployed. But Mbali was begging her uncles to marry a man that is a millionaire. Okay. How is that a story? Okay. But anyway, hold on. Okay. They are saying bewitching television thespian Mbali Mlotshwa pleaded with her protesting uncles. Because uncles be protesting. Protesting what? On the day that DJ Black Coffee paid Lobola for her to allow him to marry her because he wasn't a millionaire and she was smitten with him. The explosive tidbits are contained in a lengthy court judgment delivered by acting judge of Johannesburg High Court, Mongezi Ntanga. Mlotshwa also wanted the court to issue an order forcing Black Coffee to pay 500,000 rands a month towards the maintenance of his children or their children. She also said that listen to this one, okay? Because some of you be thinking I'm lying when I tell the story. Listen to this one. It says, she also said that she sacrificed her blossoming acting career because Black Coffee wanted her to stay at home. You're not going to believe this one. He wanted her to stay at home so that she could massage his hand. I can't look at you with this one because what the hell? Like, how much massages does he need that this lady had to quit her job to massage the hand? So she was supposed to massage his injured hand, and also because he did not want her to kiss some male actors on set. No. She was like, instead of you going on set and kissing some random man, just massage my hand here, okay? And I'll pay you, okay? Mlotshwa dragged Black Coffee to court for a decree of divorce and equal division of their lucrative estates, estimated to be in the north of 100 million rands. She argued that they were married in community of property, while Black Coffee disputed the status of their union. Okay. In the judgment which we have seen, Ntanga said Mlotshwa testified that she first met Black Coffee born Natima Pumolo while on a set of a television show known as Chisa, when the internationally acclaimed music producer was a guest on the show. He told her that he was carrying the torch for her and that they started dating after he melted her heart. You see, guys, a guy will come to you carrying a torch for you, and then one day you find yourself in a house without even a candle. But when he was shelling you, was carrying a torch. What happened to the torch? Did the batteries run out? Okay. He said that they later traveled to Greece where they were engaged. On the same evening as the proposal, the defendant mentioned that he would like to send a letter for her uncles for Lobola to her uncles for the Lobola negotiations. She sent a text message to her aunt advising her that her fiancé wanted to send the letter home. The aunt advised her to speak with her mother, who was shocked because she was young. The plaintiff's mother gave them her blessing for their marriage, the judge stated. She testified that tradition was followed. The groom stood outside of the gate and asked for permission to come in. Her uncles were not happy that she was engaged before the defendant had spoken to her family. But she spoke to them and requested leniency, and she was in love, and the defendant was a millionaire. Ooh, the story. Okay. They agreed on 70,000 rands, Lobola, and black coffee his family paid in 2 installments. Okay. Because I'm thinking he was already a millionaire. I mean, what was 70,000 rands just to pay in cash? Why did he have to do 2 installments? Okay. Ntanga said that Mloja explained in her testimony why she wanted R500,000 monthly from black coffee. The plaintiff explained that her lifestyle by testifying that she is used to getting or going for shopping sprees of thousands of rand and euros and even dollars. Remember, because he did say he found her with sgedlemba car and bought her a car. So now you say you need to maintain that. You understand? Okay. So even with you, you have met your boyfriend, okay? And he is always wearing that Woolworths vest, okay? And you are thinking he is cold. So you decide to get him a Woolworths jacket. Now, when you are going your separate ways, you need to maintain that standard because now he is used to wearing the vest with the Woolworths jackets. Okay. I'm just saying, okay. She testified that she currently is a freelance actress, and this varies from 1 year to the other, okay? And the working times vary too. One short start project or 1 6-month project here and there. Okay. Let me read that again. She testified that she is currently a freelance actress, and this varies from 1 year to the other. And the working times vary too. One short start project or 1 6 months project. In total, the plaintiff testified that an amount of 500,000 rands would be sufficient for both minor children and her reads the judgment. He also said that Mloja's career had suffered after Black Coffee told her that he was not comfortable with her smooching other fellow mate actors on set. The defendant was no longer comfortable with her taking or kissing on the scenes. Okay, excuse me. So now over and above the fact that he found you driving your sgedlemba and comfortable in your sgedlemba, now he's telling you leave the job that you are comfortable in because he does not want you to kiss other men. She testified that the majority of the time she was not working. In order to keep peace with her husband, she looked after the house, packing the defendant's clothes, fed him, massaged his injured hand. I guess you guys like massaging his hand is one of those things that are like very, very important. I just don't know why the wife has to do it, okay? Just hire a physiotherapist, okay, to do it for you. Why does your wife need to quit her job to massage your hand, okay? The plaintiff testified that they started having difficulties when she stopped massaging the hand. No, I'm joking. Joking, that's not it. They're saying the plaintiff testified that they started having difficulties in their marriage and averred that the defendant had extramarital affairs, which resulted in the defendant having children outside of their marriage. Both parties confirmed that their marriage relationship was irretrievably broken down, that there are no longer prospects for restoring into normal marriage relationship. Ntanga said that Black Coffee testified that when he met her, she was driving a rust bucket. Not a bucket. When the plaintiff got pregnant, she drove this vehicle and he decided to buy her a new car in the same year. Yes, sir, because why would you let your wife be driving a rust bucket while carrying your billionaire child? Okay. He believes that the comments about him being a millionaire originated from that because he had bought her a car, then she assumed that he was a millionaire, and she wasn't wrong, okay? They're trying to say that Enhle is a gold digger, basically. This is what this article says, okay? Regarding maintenance of a minor child, the defendant, or minor children, the defendant testified that he pays 50,000 rand every month in addition to school fees, okay? Listen, you guys, every time a man is doing something for their kids, it's always there. It's just like, even when you read it somewhere, you don't know how the person was thinking about these words when they were writing, but it always just feels like after that, when it's coming so cricket, you know, when it's coming happy, you know, happy, he paid me happy, school fees too, happy, like, yeah. That's what you should do. Okay. So in addition to that, he paid school fees. He made an example of an amount of 300,000 rands he pays for school fees for one of his children. He testified that one of the children is in Racing Academy and the fees for that is 1 million rands. He testified that he pays for the 8,000 rand for security for the house where the plaintiff lives because he lives with she lives with your children. Okay. He disputed the plaintiff's claim of 500,000 rands for maintenance wrote Ntanga. Okay, listen, you guys. I basically think that this article was written to kind of give us an idea, like, Enhle did not really love, Black Coffee. He just wanted his money, and she got it, according to the reports. He just wanted, like, Marital is a gold digger. And Black Coffee is such a good guy. Okay, he's a billionaire that pays a lot of money for his kids. I hope he spends a lot of time with them too. But that's what's going on, you guys. Listen, I'm sensitive to the whole hand situation, but I will say that I do not understand why your wife will have to quit her jobs to take care of your hands, because you're a billionaire. You can get all kinds of specialists to take care of your head, okay? You can even travel with them. Just don't make them females, because the next thing they'll be having your kids, because we know. Allegedly. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about it. What is the point of this article, okay? Because from what we know, he just bought a house. For what? For the millions. 157 million rands. Okay, so this guy should not be struggling to pay whatever it is that he's supposed to pay to Enhle. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Ngithanda kakhulu.